We have finally made it. We are here. The finale. Hiya dolls! Welcome back, and if you're new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 10 of Never Have I Ever Lived the Dream. And as always, I'm sad. I am so sad that we are at the end of this. It's bittersweet. Being a reactor and watching shows like this, you are kind of forced to binge it. Not saying that I wouldn't have anyway, but you are kind of forced to do that in order to avoid spoilers, in order to be able to edit the videos so you can get them out quick enough. But I must say, I have greatly enjoyed this binge fest today because it is hard to choose where this season lands as far as 1 through 3 go and what my favorite is. I'm thinking to myself, you know, 1 was so fun because it was the introduction of everybody, but 2 was so great because we got like new characters like Anissa. And then 3 is so fun because we're getting even more new characters and we've had such growth and development in everybody. I can't choose. I honestly believe after rewatches of the 1st and 2nd season and binging as much as I have of this season, each season of this show has been on par with each season that is out at the moment. And that is such a beautiful thing because I think that the show as an entirety, in its entirety, it's just so fantastic. I enjoy every single episode. I laugh in every single episode. I connect with every single character. I flip-flop on which team I want to be on. And at the end of it all, I said this, I'm pretty sure, at the end of last season, I'm just team everybody's awesome and needs to go on their own journey and find themselves because they're unique in each way. And I just, I love all the characters and I'm so excited. And this is stuff that I should be saying at the end of the episode. So let's just jump in. It is the finale. But before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see. But comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Regularly link the bell so you notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. That's only $1.25 a week. It is all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube in addition to more. And don't forget to follow us on all social media at @star_chef_productions or at Jessie Dobby for Twitter. But without further ado, this is Season 3, Episode 10 of Never Have I Ever Lived the Dream. Oh, and it's one of the shorter ones, too.
It's the last day of school, folks, and Davy was feeling good.
All I did was ask him how the dating apps are treating him.
Relax, relax. You're not in trouble for once.
Poor Mr. Shapiro.
Have you heard of the Shrubland School?
She
It is an
wanna send her
intensive
there?
one-year program for academically gifted seniors. Every year we nominate our top junior.
Moving to Colorado?
Yes, all the Shrubland kids go to the top colleges.
That means I wouldn't be here in Sherman Oaks for my senior year?
No, David.
No, I don't like that. No, you stay with your friends, Davy.
Holy shit, did you get into Shrubland?
Sure did.
Wow. I guess they'll let anyone in. I'm happy to get into an Ivy the old-fashioned way.
Oh, using your dad's connections? Good for you.
Any chance you can leave today? Shrubland's the Exeter of the Rockies.
You just called it a bullshit hippie school.
Yeah, out of pettiness. You have to go. Although the thought of being able to dominate the school in peace without you buzzing behind me like a bloodthirsty mosquito does sound pretty nice.
Her friends had a very different stance.
It'll be so
no,
awkward.
you can't leave. So much to accomplish together before college. I mean, Fabiola and I are still virgins.
Oh, right. Addison and I were watching The Mandalorian and set a mood.
I love fabulous Star Wars
I did?
references.
That's friggin' amazing. I think they awoke something in me. I'm a sensual person now. I sexed.
Oh my god. You guys know what this means? I'm the only virgin left. You think these dorks are porking? Forget it.
After today, we won't go here anymore.
I need a drink of water.
Is he okay?
No, he's not.
He's been pretty weird for the last week. Like, even weird by Trent standards.
I think he's really scared he has to go out and find a job.
Valedictorian talk like at other schools.
Well, I volley your no offense back to you to say that nerds are boring and popular kids are fun and hilarious.
Word.
So drunk. I love you guys!
Oh my god.
I just want to say to all you stupid bitches who doubted me,
You should do like a sexy dance.
I don't think so, Shira. Paxton Hall Yoshida, most likely to succeed.
Being sexy.
Hotness.
Oh, I miss Mr. K's haven't seen her with them. I
Seniors
love
use
it.
some shaving cream to draw genitalia on the school buses.
Terrible. Nobody can get into that school. I applied to teach there.
Wow.
Rejected.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. It's for the best.
I thought you liked me now.
I love you, which is why I worry about how weak you are.
Okay, back to Davy. I think half of the Scientific Americans 20 under 20 went there.
So, you would leave a year early?
What does she not want to now? Because
this
she's
school
gonna leave.
seems like it could really set you up for success.
Mom, if I needed this school to get into Princeton, I would go. You're not even going to go visit?
Honestly, I'm not quite ready to send her off yet either.
I was gonna say she's holding on.
You should reconsider Shrubland. I was
I think
terrified to
she's
leave
so
my home and my family.
lonely because she's
But
thinking
I'm
it's
so
just
thankful
gonna be
that
her
I did,
and Patty.
because I'm sorry if I'm overstepping. I just had to say it.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
See, it's breaking her heart. She knows it's good for her, but oh no! Oh, that scruffy Mohan. They did that to me on purpose. You know what I was saying.
Put my korma down at the potluck. They treat me like I'm nothing. They always act like they can't understand my accent.
The reason we sacrificed so much to come here was so that our child would have every opportunity to get the best education. In the meantime, why don't we get on the computer and subscribe those ladies to a lot of spam?
It's choking me up.
If they kill off the Indian character.
Point of Squid Game? That a lot of people have to die.
Oh
Davey,
no,
he
that
gets there
episode
with
is edited
no
on my YouTube channel. Go watch it. I had a freaking meltdown.
Sounds like your mom just wants you to visit the school, Davy. It's not like she's gonna throw you off the train in the Rocky Mountains.
I've been planning my senior year since I hit puberty. Not in the woods with a bunch of randos with visible pit hair.
Look, I'm not saying that you have to attend. When you lock yourself into a dream of what your life should be, you limit yourself. You want to be Miss Popularity, and you just got to go to Princeton.
I will not budge on Princeton.
Are you still the same Davy you were freshman year?
I'm not.
No.
You definitely don't say word up as much. Sometimes it's good to surprise yourself.
Don't worry about it.
I am worried about it. You know graduation's in 2 days, right?
Totally.
Babe,
He's not graduating,
I know
is
leaving-
he?
Paxton, can you please help?
Trent, if you don't show up to graduation, I'll tell Marcus he's my best friend.
I'll be there, bro.
Great. Now, for the first time, I think I actually know exactly what I want to say.
Wow, Davy, look at this place.
What if a bear attacks me on my way to class? You know I smell delicious because of all the sugar I eat.
Call me Leo. At Shrubland, students refer to teachers by their first names.
See, Davy, you love disrespectful nonsense like this.
Tuck him in for lights out at like, what, 8 p.m.?
Oh, no, we have flexible curfews.
College level courses? Whoa.
Well, let me give you a tour, and then, Davy, I'd love for you to sit in on my next class.
Everybody strives to do well on their own, so they don't have to have rules. Uh-oh, Davy might actually like this. Oh.
Hey, you ride to school on a bicycle with a little basket on it?
Yeah, what about it?
You just seem more like you'd get dropped off on a Harley by some tatted up boyfriend.
A boyfriend.
So you're not like punk rock at all?
I'm working at Build-A-Bear in the mall.
What? Want to see that? I'm there.
It's a date. I mean,
I'd go on a date.
Oh.
That was cute.
Okay. Well, as fun as it is silently staring at each other.
I'll call you.
I like that. Oh, the show makes it so hard.
Okay, so let's do what we do.
I thought it was so interesting how a lot of his narrators had his own name.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Everyone had actually done their homework and cared about learning something.
I actually haven't read the book. Sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. I know you haven't read it. I'm just trying to pick your brain.
Some can lead us to dead ends, but others can take us to places we never thought we'd go.
Perfect. Aww. She loves it.
It's
I still
cool
feel
to
like
be
she's not
smart.
gonna go. How can she go?
And there's no UN.
You want to switch seats with me since you're talking to each other so much?
No, we don't like the middle seat. Okay, and then?
The poor man.
Crunchy Uggos.
Well, then I guess I'll have to be cool being the sad sack who goes to college as a virgin. But hey, Eleanor, you have your fancy Hollywood agent, and Trent, and Fabiola, you're with Addison now.
And we still have the summer. We don't need to be sad about it right now.
Ooh, is that what they're gonna do? Maybe season 4 will be summer?
Get up there with your class.
They're not my class.
Yes, they
He
are.
did. He didn't. He
No,
didn't
they're
pass.
not. Failed senior year.
I
Now
knew it.
have to
He's not
repeat it.
graduating.
You failed?
Disappointment in your face.
Be together for another year. Thank God you're so terrible at school.
They're so proud. fight me. I like, they're so
Thank you, Mr.
freaking
Wadsworth,
funny.
for that.
Oh no! Oh, we're at the end. I'm excited for this. I think Paxton's gonna do really good.
Sexy dance or whatever.
I'm not gonna.
But I'm not gonna do that. Trent, come on, man.
Reflex.
I never really had to work that hard. Honestly, things came really easily for me. It showed me how to push myself.
Whoa, he's talking about you, Davy. That's kind of romantic, right?
Now I know that I'm more than just the hot guy or the popular guy. I'm actually a really nice guy. My advice to you is to push yourself out there, to defy other people's expectations of you, and don't ever let a label define you. I would like to hand the mic over to our valedictorian, Brenda Kang.
Why isn't your stomach in knots? Paxton H.Y. basically gave a speech about you to the entire school. Do you feel okay?
I don't think I could handle losing the both of you now that you're going to Colorado, Davy.
You're going?
Now the school's all yours. Enjoy your reign of terror.
Right. I don't want you to go, David.
Sure.
I like your personality.
You literally call me annoying twice a day.
Yeah.
Why don't you want me to go?
Because I'll miss you.
There's the stomach knots.
D!
You did so good up there, and you made Trent cry, so mission accomplished.
Girls in the front row who seemed genuinely pissed I didn't do a sexy dance, but otherwise I felt good.
Congrats, Paxton.
Thanks, man. Owe you a lot, Davey. I know we've had some ups and downs, but I probably wouldn't be going to college if it weren't for you.
Got me through the death of my dad.
I did?
Being a dream.
Visit me in Arizona sometime.
That's so cute.
I'll let you do some of my college level homework.
Ah.
Yeah. Ow.
Seriously?
Paxton!
Rebecca!
Your dad's been crying since the moment you got on this.
I'm so proud of you. She realized that she'd spent so much of her young life obsessed with the future. A future where she would finally fit in. There are no guarantees in this life. Suddenly, she felt like the present was a very precious thing.
The Mohawk collage got me.
I don't want to go. I don't want to leave you yet. Davy, you have to. You would want us to be together. I need one more year with you. Look at Dad. I need more time with you.
Aw. She never thought she'd ever hear Davy say something like that.
Only one more year. You can't be like Carol's son from down the street who's still living with his mother at 50.
Her dream had evolved.
OMG, that sex was meant for Addison? I'm so sorry.
I'm so happy the Fabiola
But there
found
was
someone
maybe
who can
one part of
understand
the
her.
old dream that still interested her.
Oh my gosh, is she gonna go to Ben's and then Ben's gonna be there with the girl? Maybe
What can
she's
I help
not
you with?
there? Bridget Jones, get out of here. What are you doing? They didn't even show us them kissing. You deprived us of a kiss. Oh my god. Oh my god, you torture us. Damn you, Mindy Kaling. Alright, so there you have it. Episode 10, the finale, Lived the Dream. Oh my gosh! And Ben fans everywhere go wild. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that ending. That is awesome. Okay, let's back it up. So we got everybody. We got to see everybody, and I absolutely love that. One of the things that I hate in finales is when certain characters are missing. I like this one, or I like that one, or, oh, okay, we saw this person in episode 9 or the episode before the finale, so they're not going to have them in this one, and I hate that. I want to see everybody, okay? It's my last goodbye. I know they're coming back, but it's still right now, at this moment, my last goodbye, and I want to see everybody, and that's what they gave us, so I love them for that. We got to visit this fancy new school that Davy got into, we heard was really extremely hard to get into. And it looks nice, and it's actually kind of really perfect for her, but she doesn't want to leave Nalani yet. And I don't blame her, because if I had gone through what Davy had gone through with her father, the last thing that would be on my mind would be moving to another state, being away from everybody that I've ever known and loved, alone, going off in that direction. I couldn't do it. And I see why she chose what she chose. Is it a great opportunity? Yes. Is it going to be her only great opportunity in life? No. And right now she needs her mom. Apparently she also needs Ben, but we'll get to that at the end. We have Trent not graduating. I had a feeling, but when Paxton was like, dude, go, and he was like, okay, I was like, all right, maybe it did pass. But no, I had a feeling Trent failed, unfortunately, but fortunately for Eleanor, because she was really freaking bummed that he wasn't going to be there, and now they could be together, and now we can have Trent. That's cool. So I'm assuming now that Davy's not going and Trent's not graduating, that we're probably going to get everybody in next season aside from Paxton. And I think that's what they were also trying to signify with Davy hearing his speech, which was killer. It was so awesome. And him shouting her out, saying all those nice things about her, and her saying, hey, old John McEnroe saying, hey, I don't feel the knots in my stomach anymore. She is officially moved on from Paxton. And that's great. That's really great because, as I said in previous reactions, I love Davy. She's my girl. Don't get me wrong. I freaking love her. But I don't think she's good with Paxton. I think Paxton's an absolute sweetheart and he's amazing. And I think she really, truly did like him. But I don't think they're good together. I honestly feel like Paxton deserves somebody who's more mature, who's going to be more his speed, and Davy is not there yet. So I'm going to have to Google this now and look up. I'm assuming that Paxton's not going to be in it the next season. And if he's not, I'll be sad because I absolutely adore and love him. But that was a nice send-off. That was, if it was our last time, that was a nice goodbye. He got into the college that he wanted. He is focused. He is happy. We saw his family proud of him. And he's kind of settled and had closure with Davy and all this. I love all of it. But I would be sad if we didn't see him. What I would like is, even though he's going to college, he's Trent's best friend, as we all know, Traxton. So it would be cool to show scenes of, like, Trent calling him or something, FaceTiming him for advice or something like that. That would be cool, just to see him in a few episodes. Fabiola lost her virginity. Good for you, Fabiola. With Addison, I love it. I hated it at first. It was like a love-hate. It was love-hate. I was so happy for Addison to be introduced, and I was so happy that Fabiola had eyes for Addison, but I wanted things with Anissa to kind of last a little longer, but because it didn't, that was okay. And now things are going really, really good with Addison. And I love that because Fabiola is so amazing. And Fabiola, again, her and Kamala are two of my favorite characters. Love them. And so to see Fabiola actually for once be happy with somebody is great. And she was happy with Eve in season 2. But as I stated in the beginning of this season, I didn't really love the way that Eve's friends treated her and made her feel, and I didn't really love the way that Eve kind of just allowed it to happen, and then acknowledged it slightly towards the end, but wasn't enough for me. I would have liked a little more acknowledgement, and I don't want to knack on the actor too bad, but I feel like I had to have mentioned this at the end of the last season. Didn't really love Eve's performance. I feel like compared to everybody else, it felt a little dry. There was a little something missing. It didn't feel as genuine. And as I've said, Terry is in Zombies 3, and they are phenomenal. I absolutely love their acting. So I like the replacement. I love the introduction of Fabiola and Addison. I definitely want to see more of that. Kamala is now inviting Mr. K over to dinner, and Patty is saying that she wants to protect his weakness and she cares about him, and I am going to have a blast watching this dynamic next year. Oh my gosh, like there was so much going on that once Mr. K was finally welcomed into the family by Patsy, we didn't see enough of them two bantering back and forth. So that is one of the things that I am majorly looking forward to next season. The jokes and the lines that are going to occur. Like, how they showed, her and Davy eating the ice cream, watching Squid Game. Like, I could totally see Putty and Mr. K doing that, and I'm gonna love it. We didn't really get much from Aneesa, to be honest with you. We saw Aneesa, because we saw everybody. We saw Aneesa. But after Aneesa and Fabiola broke up, and she kind of had her closure with Ben, we didn't really see much else going on with her character. But I feel like that was because we saw a lot in the beginning. I just hope that going into season 4, they do still do something with her character, even though her and Fabiola didn't happen, because Aneesa's one of my favorites. Aneesa, Fabiola, and had them right. Aneesa, Fabiola, and Kamala. They're all my favorites. So really would love to see something happen with Aneesa's character. Nellany is just such an amazing, strong woman. I absolutely adore her and love her. I'm not too sure why they dropped the love interest that was happening in season 2. Maybe that was to explore the Raya situation and that whole thing. So maybe that'll pop up in the next season. I don't know, or maybe we're just done with it. But I thought that was going to come back and it didn't. But I love the scenes that we had with her. I love how she really doesn't take anybody's shit anymore. Like, she didn't originally either, but she was a little more non-confrontational. Now she's like, let's go. Like, I don't care. And I love it. I love that about her. Got a scene with Doc Ryan. I love that. She's always fun. I like how she's just kind of like scattered in there, peppered in there, if you will. I'm leaving Ben, and I didn't forget that. I'm leaving that for last. I didn't see Mr. Oh crap, what's his name? Shapani? I don't know, but we heard that he cried because of Davy. All right, so let's talk about it. Last but not least, this. So, we have Ben talking to the new character, the new girl, in the art studio, and Ben goes in, and they have this cute kind of little conversation going back and forth, and he subtly asks if she has a boyfriend. She subtly says she doesn't. They agree to go on a date, and I think that the dynamic they have is cute. It kind of reminds me a little bit of him and Davy, just no competition, just like the flirty, like picking on each other back and forth. And it feels a little more calm and relaxed. However, I love them. I love Davy and Ben together. So it's interesting how this show is so frustratingly convincing with the people that they put together, because the whole season I'm like, Paxton, Ben, Paxton, Ben, Paxton, Ben. Now here I am finally like Ben, and Davy is too. And now there's this awesome girl that has great chemistry with Ben, who I kind of want to explore that situation with. So I'm assuming, because of this, what is going to happen is Davy handed in her blank card, and they're clearly going to have something happen. There's a very good chance that with this show, they're going to start next season and something's like the maid is going to walk in on them or something, and they're not going to sleep together. But they're definitely going to kiss and make out. So now that Ben admitted that he didn't want her to go to the school, that he likes her personality, now that Davy felt the butterflies and the knots in her stomach, I feel like the issue going into season 4 is going to be this new girl from the art class, because I think that Ben is going to have a hard time, like, even though he really, really likes Davy, I think he's going to maybe hold back a little bit and be cautious and be nervous, and I don't necessarily blame him for that, because I don't necessarily think that Davy should be in a relationship right now. I love how much she's matured and what she's gone through, and the examples that I've given throughout this season of how that's been proven, and I want that growth to continue. And I keep saying and reiterating, in the best way possible, I want her to start loving herself. And I feel like they showed that in this episode by her choosing to stay with her mom and stay with her family and her friends, and acknowledge how that is so important to her and how they are the ones that help aid her in loving herself. So I just want to see more of that, and I don't feel like that will happen if she jumps into another relationship again. It's interesting because in season 1 we started off where she was like, I I've never had a boyfriend before. I want a boyfriend so bad. And now we've like made out with a bunch of people. We've gone in and out of relationships. We've had fights. We've had jealousy. We've had all of this. And now her senior year, it's like, maybe you should be single and just kind of focus on yourself and focus being with your friends and your family. But we'll have to see what happens in season 4. Oh my gosh. Did I miss something? Did I miss anything? I think I got it all. I am exhausted, but I am happily exhausted. I am thoroughly pleased with this season. I thought it was amazing. I actually am excited and can't wait to jump into the edits because I kind of want to rewatch it right away, and I get to do that when I edit, and oh, this is just going to be so much fun. So until next year, everyone throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see, but comment down below, let me know why, subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things here, ring a link, the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. Follow us on all social media. But that is it. I say next year, but I actually don't know. I don't know. I hope they don't make us wait more than a year. I marathon the whole thing in a day. Don't make me wait a year. Oh, but now I get to jump into theories and research things, and oh, it's going to be fun. Thank you so much for joining me on this Never Have I Ever Season 3 journey. As I've stated before, Season 2 is all edited up on my Patreon, as it is unedited in full on, or it's edited on my YouTube and unedited on my Patreon. Season 3 is obviously as well, so go check it out. Zombies 3, edited on my YouTube channel, unedited on Patreon. I guess we're done. Team Ben. And Team Paxton finding himself. So long, everyone. Try to make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.